What does that mean, princess treatment?
I think it's just a term for being treated well by your partner.
Here, scoot your mic to the edge of the table. Scoot your mic to the very edge, please. Go ahead.
I think it's just a term for being treated well by your partner, you know, being treated like a queen and being honored and attended to by him.
Should all women be treated like queens?
If you're not doing the things that you should do, no. But if you're a loyal, submissive woman, and you make your partner happy, yes, you should.
Do you think all women are queens?
I think every woman in their birthright are queens, but some women don't act like it, and in turn, they're not treated like it.
It's always, but there's, you mentioned princess, you mentioned queen. These are all things related to like royalty, and it occurs to me that like most people who, it's the whole queen princess thing is like sort of the mirror opposite of like guys who call themselves like alpha. That's like my view of it, and it's like, come on, queen, princess. Let's be honest, all these girls who claim to be queens and princesses, at best they're maybe the court jester. I don't think,
all it means is just fine.
Or you're from like a lower house. I recently watched Dune, like in Dune, you have the greater houses, the Landsrat, the Landsrat. So you have the great houses and the lesser houses. Even then, and most of these girls are probably just, who claim to be queens or princesses, are probably just peons in the grand scheme of, the...
Are you doing houses now?
The spice trade, like Arrakis,
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think about like dating on Arrakis? Like, it's kind of like you have the... I'm sorry, guys.
What does that mean?
Arrakis,
Yeah.
my Dune.
Yeah.
Have you guys, Dune, Timothy Chalamet, Frank Herbert, the
no, sorry, I haven't seen
best-selling science fiction book.
There's a lot of blue-eyed people on Dune.
Good times. Okay. I shouldn't be upset that people don't get my like kind of retarded.
Candid Answers donated
references.
$200. Honestly, all good. Long time a listener, and I make solid seven
he's a
figures
supporter.
a year. Lately, the conversation has been turning malicious.
Oh.
The male guests are condescending, and it doesn't help.
Hey, I've been
Engage
nice.
positively.
That's been Andrew.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
All right, fair enough, Candid Answers.
Oh, he's a nice guy. All right,
nice
thank
guy.
you, Candid Answers.
We'll try to make it more positive.
I'm going to
for
make
you.
it more positive, okay? Let's make it more positive
All right.
tonight, guys. It's not my fault. It's the TTS that's been a little. You guys have been a little goblins. The TTS tonight, eh? Goblins. Okay, where were we? We're talking about the princess treatment. Yeah, like court jesters at best,
Well, I think every woman should just find a guy that makes her feel like royalty, That's your job as a woman to select the right guy.
So you
Yeah.
treat the men like kings then?
Yes.
And obey them?
Yes.
Even if you don't want to do what they're saying?
Most of the time.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's not treating them like a king.
But I've never encountered a man that makes me do something I'm uncomfortable with doing.
Never?
No.
Did you define
What if it was like, you got money that was willed to you, and he said, yeah, give it to me so I can invest it in something that you don't want me to invest it into?
No.
Yeah, so that...
According to every man, I'm broke. My money's my money.
And his money is...
Our money.
Oh, that
Oh,
makes
you
sense.
missed that,
Yeah.
Nick. Okay. Can you say it again?
My money is my money, and his money is our money.
That's a meme, right? Like, that's literally a... You're not saying that ironically, are you?
Oh, I've heard people say it, but I just believe that's true. You shouldn't be in a woman's pockets.
I've heard men say that unironically before too.
Like, they
said that exact thing. Like, her money is her money, but my money is our money.
Most men say that in, like, a dismissive sort of way.
He was being
like,
100% serious. Like, I've heard 3 men say that recently. Being
My
I've heard
money...
3 men say that?
Yeah, no, weirdly enough, yeah, like that exact quote, like in the past, 6 months.
I want to add also, I've also heard that been said by men, but I also want to give context that I am from a different culture, so it is kind of more acceptable. Yeah.
No, can you tilt your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of the context I've heard it in, it's a little bit different since in my country, that's kind of just the societal expectation.
Wait, what's your country?
I'm from Algeria.
Well, you were born there?
No. I'm born in Canada, but I was raised by both my parents, who are Algerian, and they grew up there, so they raised me with Algerian
I
standards.
see. Okay.
And I've also spent a lot of time in Algeria.
Okay, got it. Okay. So the princess treatment. You also said something like you want $5,000 to $10,000 a month.
I never said I want that. I said there's the activities and stuff that me and said partner do would probably be around there, you know?
I wonder if there's...
Grid One Motorsports donated $200. Women hold the keys to sex, men hold the keys to relationship. You are not choosing a man, he is approving or disqualifying you.
Oh.
This is why feminism has failed you. Repent, the patriarchy welcomes you.
Thank you, Grid One. Repent, the patriarchy welcomes all of you. Okay, so the 5,000 to 10,000.
That's the activities that would come with it, you know,
You
like
can pull it up, Nick.
like I said, like if you and your partner go on vacations frequently, or if you guys go out to eat, or you know, like if you guys are getting like spa days, you know, just life activities.
Would you date a guy who wasn't able to provide you with those things?
No.
Okay.
Because I think it's difficult. Like, I think once you've been exposed to a certain standard, it's kind of difficult to go back.
That's true.
Now, if I wouldn't
That's
say no,
true.
because sometimes you meet somebody and you're just infatuated with them, or you see a lot of potential in them, but
They have to be extra amazing, though.
they have to be extra amazing.
I mean, it's actually, you make a very good point with that.